Heart Foundation is committed to improving heart health and preventing premature death from heart disease. We want more Australians to be more active more often. Being active is good for you in so many ways. It can provide a huge range of fun experiences, make you feel good, improve your health, and is a great way to relax and enjoy the company of your friends and family. Active living is a way of life that values and integrates physical activity into your everyday routines, helping you to lead healthier, more active lives. Physical activity is any form of movement performed by our large muscle groups, from walking to the shops, cycling around the neighbourhood to mowing the lawn. Making sure we have enough physical activity in our daily lives can help prevent heart disease, stroke and high blood pressure, reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and some cancers, help build and maintain healthy bones, muscles and joints, reducing the risk of injury, and promote psychological well-being. For children, at least 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity every day is recommended. This can build up throughout the day with a variety of activities. To achieve additional health benefits, children should engage in more activity, up to several hours per day. Children shouldn't spend any more than 2 hours a day using electronic media for entertainment, particularly during the daylight hours. This includes computer games, TV and the internet. Breaking up long periods of sitting as often as possible is recommended. For adults, the National Physical Activity Guidelines say be active on most, preferably all days, every week. Accumulate 2.5 to 5 hours of moderate intensity physical activity or 1.25 to 2.5 hours of vigorous intensity physical activity or an equivalent combination of both moderate and vigorous activities each week. Sadly, less than a third of Australians participate in enough physical activity to benefit their health. It's never too late to start becoming more physically active and to improve your health and well-being. Physical activity is good for you at any age. The great news is that you can achieve the same health benefits as someone who has been active all their life by simply establishing a regular physical activity routine. Too old or too frail aren't reasons for an older person not to undertake physical activity. Most activities can be adjusted to accommodate mature people with a range of abilities and health problems. Being physically active for 30 minutes every day is achievable, and even a slight increase in activity can make a difference to your health and well-being. There are 4 easy steps to sitting less and moving more. Step 1, try to think of movement as an opportunity, not an inconvenience. You should see any form of movement as an opportunity to improving health and not as a time-wasting inconvenience. At work, you can use the stairs, walk in your lunch break, do some stretching exercises at your desk, stand up to have a meeting or take a phone call. At home, you can do your own gardening, cleaning and shopping, get off the couch or chair, play with the kids, walk your dog or walk to the shops. Socially, you can go on outings that encourage you to walk around, like the markets or the botanic gardens. Meet up with friends to do active things like bushwalking, tennis, sailing or bowling. Go rowing, hiking or camping on your next holiday. Find a Heart Foundation walking group in your area. For more details, contact 1300 36 27 87. Step 2. Be active every day in as many ways as you can. Make a habit of walking or cycling instead of using the car, or do things yourself instead of using labour-saving machines. Hang out washing instead of using the clothes dryer, and do your own gardening. Take the bus or the train. Those who travel by public transport average 41 minutes of daily cycling or walking, whereas those who travel to work by car, taxi or motorbike average just 8 minutes of activity per day. You can get off a stop earlier and walk the rest of the way to your destination, or park the car a little further away from your destination and walk. Use the stairs instead of the lift or escalator at every opportunity. Minimise the amount of time spent in prolonged sitting. Break up long periods of sitting as often as possible. Step 3. Accumulate 2.5 to 5 hours of moderate intensity physical activity or 1.25 to 2.5 hours of vigorous intensity physical activity or an equivalent combination of both moderate and vigorous activities each week. The simple act of walking for 30 minutes a day or more can reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease by 30%. It's easier to be active than you think. A brisk walk for at least 30 minutes 5 times a week will help keep you healthy, and it doesn't have to be 30 minutes all at once. 3 bursts of 10 minutes are just as good. Vigorous intensity activities require more effort and make you huff and puff. It's very time efficient if you're able, as 10 minutes of vigorous activity such as jogging or exercise class is equal to 20 minutes of moderate activity. Step 4. Include muscle strengthening activities on at least 2 days each week. These activities could include bodyweight exercises like lunges, household tasks that involve lifting, carrying or digging, or you could lift weights or perform other resistance training. Not smoking is also very important for your heart health. If you smoke, you're twice as likely to have a heart attack. Talk to your doctor about quitting. Being smoke-free will reduce your risk of heart disease. Be aware of passive smoking and try to avoid environmental smoke wherever possible. The Heart Foundation advocates for more smoke-free areas and tobacco control to reduce people's exposure to tobacco smoke. The Heart Foundation is committed to creating healthier communities where all Australians have the opportunity to lead healthier, more active lifestyles. Well-planned neighbourhoods in which we live, work, shop, play, learn and pray can make it easy for people to walk, cycle, participate in active recreation or use public transport. The Heart Foundation advocates for neighbourhoods that have good access to destinations, including shops, schools, public transport and other facilities. Connected street networks, mixed land use and higher densities are all associated with increased walking and cycling for transport and are healthier places to live and work. The Heart Foundation works with a wide range of industry, government, non-government and academic partners to help make our cities and towns healthier places to live, work and be active. Our resources provide a toolbox for creating livable places and spaces that support active living for everyone. For more information, visit our website at www.heartfoundation.org.au/active living. The Heart Foundation can't continue this important work on our own. Most people don't know that the Heart Foundation receives minimal funding from government. Largely our funding comes from you, Australians. Almost half of all donations made to the Heart Foundation come from gifts in wills and help fund our major projects such as world-class research, education and community programs. If you'd like to help make more breakthroughs possible and heal more Australian hearts, call the Heart Foundation on 1300 55 0282.